Hello. Welcome again to Illuminate. Today's Illuminate lesson or moment is coming from Luke 15:11 through 32. It is the story of the prodigal son. When I look at this verse, this story, I see three different viewpoints: the father, the prodigal son, and the elder son. In this story, the prodigal son, as many may know, went away. He decided that he needed to get away and to get his inheritance and go out and do his thing. And the father released him. The father let him go. And when the prodigal son, decided that, hey, this was not working. I've spent everything. I'm not doing well. I can do better back at home. And he had spent all that he had and used up all of his inheritance. And he found himself working in an uncomfortable place. He decided, maybe I should go home. And when he came home, the father was looking. The father was looking and saw him coming and welcomed him home. And as the story goes, he pulled out all the stops, to celebrate the return of his son. And then we have the elder son, the son that had been there, been serving, been working, been available. And he was jealous. He was jealous when he heard that his little brother was getting this celebration. And he went to the father and complained to the father, hey, I've been here all this time and you never did nothing for me. And the father let him know that everything I had was yours. You had access to this all along. And so when I looked at this story, I really zoomed in on the father's response, the father's perspective on everything. And as we do in Illuminate, is highlighting, oftentimes the word is, it gives us insight. The Bible talks about how the word gives us insight and instruction and doctrine. And so when I look at this story, that's what stood out to me. The father's response. It highlighted the father's heart. It didn't matter what the son had done. It didn't, but he just loved him. He loved him and he welcomed him home. He didn't care what he had spent up his inheritance. He didn't care what he looked like when he came back home. He was just glad to have him home. He was glad that he had came back, that he returned back, because he didn't have to come back. But he made a decision to come back. And the father was there with open arms. And it just, to me, it just put God's love for us on display. It highlights his character and that he's not holding these things against us, that we don't have to be ashamed to come back. And sometimes the comeback is just turning just a little. Sometimes, we can go off into left field. Sometimes we can get caught up on things that are happening in our immediate circumstances. And all we have to do is just make a turn. And the Father is always available. He's always willing to just welcome us in, to just embrace us. And I just want to highlight that. I just think that God is highlighting that. He's just wanting us to see his character, wanting us to see and to know that we can always come to him, that he's always available. He won't turn us away. And that's just a beautiful thing for us to remember. No matter where we go, the Bible even talks about in Psalms that, David said, if I make my bed in hell, you're there. God is always, I'm a present help in the time of need. He said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. What a blessing that we have someone in our lives, someone available to us, no matter what we go through, no matter what we've done, that we always have a place with him, that we can come back home, that we can be welcomed back in to him. And that should cause us to just run to him the more. It's an open door. We hear that term in society, the open door policy, on our jobs. Some supervisors say that they don't really mean it. But others say really mean it. Hey, anything you need, hey, it's open door. You need to talk, come on in. My door is always open to you. And that's what the Father is saying. My door is always open, and he's always available. So let's just continue. Let's just tap into that. If you're struggling, if you've gone astray, if you just turn back a little or a lot, just turn again. Just run to the Father. Just run to him. His love is available. Forgiveness is available. And you can find what you need in him. Amen. Till next time.